Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Doing this update here, and this is my fitness channel, as you know, and this update is going to be a little bit different, but it does pertain to fitness, to a healthy lifestyle, and everything. It's going to come back around to all that in a moment. First of all, if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, and click the bell down there. That will tell you when I upload more content for you. Okay, so let's get into this here. And as you can see, the title of this video is called Stay Inside. Stay inside. So right now we're in the middle of a crisis. There's no other way to put it. We're in the middle of a crisis right now. We have a COVID-19, and I'm not going to get into all the details of what it is because I'm not an expert on it, but apparently all of you guys are. But I'm not going to get into the details on this thing. But I'm going to let the experts take care of that part. The people who study this stuff take care of that part. I'm going to let the doctors and the research scientists take care of knowing what it is and telling us what we should be doing. But I wanted to take this moment to tell you to stay inside. That's all you're being asked to do, is stay in the house, stay in your apartment, stay wherever you're at, limit your movement. And I work out almost every day. I work in a gym environment, and trust me, if there's anybody that misses working out, it's me. I love to lift, love to have a barbell, a heavy dumbbell in my hand. It's something I just love to do. But right now, we're all being called on to do our part. And you know, I'm turning on the TV and I see news reports of people out and about. Just today, there was something that was out on my phone that came up, an alert that came up of people out, I think it was in Malibu or somewhere, out at the beach. Out at the beach. Today. Now, any other time if you're going to the beach, that's fine. But what would you be doing out at the beach today around other people in light of everything that's going on? There are people getting drug out of hospitals in Italy dead right now in truckloads, by the truckload. They're using buses as ambulances over there. And I know a lot of you guys are, you know, you got your conspiracy theories and you don't want to believe everything you see on the news, and that's fine too. You could be one of those people. And maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe nothing's going on. Maybe nobody's sick. Maybe nobody's dying. I don't know. But I'm going to let the experts dictate that. I'm going to let the people who studied it dictate that. And that's not you. That's not you. You have a profession. Whatever your profession is, stick to that. Stick to that. But you guys are out here making comments and acting like you're or you have a degree in immunology or some sort of research certificate or something. You're Facebook certified. Instagram technicians, Snapchat technicians. You guys don't know anything. You're being asked to stay in the house. I just had to order groceries today, unpack the groceries, sterilize everything, and put it in the fridge. You think I want to shop that way? I don't want to shop like that. I like to go to the store and get my own food. I had to have probably 2 or 3 people touching that food before it came to the house. The person who grabbed it in the store, the delivery driver, the cashier had to touch it with their hands too. I don't like 6 hands touching my food before I get it, but I'm doing what I have to do. I wanted to go out for a walk today, but I stayed inside because that's what I was called on to do. They didn't say just the people in Burbank stay inside. They didn't say just Jeremy stay inside. They said everybody stay inside so we can stop the spread of this thing. And if you're watching this and you've been at the beach, send me a message. I would love to know what were you doing there? I would love to know. If you're watching this and you're out and about doing all sorts of stuff, feel free to send me a message and let me know what the heck you're thinking. I'd love to know. Maybe you know something that the experts don't know. Maybe you have immunity. Maybe we need to test your blood and put it in some vials and cure everybody. But this is serious. I've been around a little bit, and I know I look a little young, but I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. And I lived right next to New York when 9/11 happened. I'm from Connecticut. And we live right next to the submarine base, the naval base in Connecticut. There was a nuclear power plant in Connecticut called Millstone. I live right near that. And with 9/11 happened, and you'd think that I would tell you that that rivaled where I am now with the level of anxiety that this thing brings on, but it didn't. You know, I remember being a little bit anxious when 9/11 happened because again, you live right next to New York. At the time, I was living right there, an hour and a half away, and there were rumors that there were planes coming to Connecticut to run into something back then. There were rumors, you heard this stuff, and but I did not feel the way I do now. And a lot of you guys are saying, well, it's because the news is a 24-hour cycle and they're reporting it all the time. Well, they were doing that back then too. And I'll give you that. There is a lot of reporting. It's on all the time. Now that I'm home all day, this is the first time I've been home all day. I work and I don't work from home. So I'm at my work all day and I don't watch TV all day. But I can tell you that I didn't realize that, the news is on all day long. I mean, it's on all day and they repeat the same stuff over and over again. So I can understand where some of you might think that, yeah, this is a little bit hyped up. But if it's the truth, it's the truth. So if they're saying the truth 1,000 times over, but it's facts, it's facts. If they're lying about how many dead bodies there are, if they're lying about the numbers of people that are infected, that would be one thing, but that all is true. That's all true. So all you need to do is stay home. There are people in the past that were asked to do much harder things. There are people who had to strap up and go fight a war. And you're being asked to sit on your couch. To sit down. This is a dream come true for most of you guys. You don't have to do anything. You have a built-in excuse to not do nothing, and you can't even do that. You're out and about. You're going to get back to the gym. You're going to be able to work out. And I'm going to tell you right now, most of you guys, when you get back to work, once all this is over, you're going to be complaining about your job all over again within 3 days. All right? So take the time, find something to do. I'm going to give you 3 things you can do right now. 3 things you can do. Number 1. Find something that you've been wanting to learn about and educate yourself on it. Go on. I know you got a phone. I know you got a pad. I know you got Wi-Fi. Go online and educate yourself on something. What is something in the back of your head that you've always wanted to do? I hear people all the time tell me, I was going to be a personal trainer. Well, this is a great time for you to do an online course. You can have it done in a week or less because you got 8 hours a day to study it or more. That's number 1. Go learn something. Number 2, continue to work on yourself. Work on yourself. What are some things you need to tackle about yourself? What are some things you need to take care of? When you're at work for 8 or 10 hours and then you come home and you watch TV, that's a distraction from yourself. So I think some of you guys need to be sitting by yourself and take on those thoughts that come up and figure out a plan of action to become a better person. There's a couple things right there. Go learn a new topic. Work on yourself. And it doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be, reading a book on photography or learn a little bit about real estate, investing. Figure out a way that you can come out ahead when this is over instead of being where you were at before. Okay, so right now, everybody, the starting line has been pushed back. So now you got that head start you've been wanting. So most of you guys aren't working, so you got 8 hours a day to propel yourself forward. And when this thing is over, you could be in a better place. Of course, there's going to be the financial situations and all that, and that's all real. It's real for me too. But you could have yourself in a better position than you are now educationally and mentally by working on those two things, working on yourself. And the third thing is a simple one. Work on some of your weak points in regards to your working out. You know, being in the gym, and I'm a yoga guy too. I do yoga and I lift, and I'll tell you right now, 95%, or maybe I'll go 98% of you guys that lift weights don't have any mobility, don't have enough flexibility. Most of you guys come in, jump in the squat rack, jump on the bench and start lifting weights and squatting and everything, and I don't see any stretching getting done after the workout, no stretching getting done before the workout. You guys lift and turn around and walk away. Work on some mobility now. It's a great time for that. Go online, type in yoga on YouTube, and do a yoga class every day. Do some yoga. Loosen your body up. And then when you come back to lift, your mobility will be better. Your injury rate will be lower. And the other thing with the lifting too is, I'll be honest with you, and me included, we don't take enough time off from the lifting. Okay? Most of us go and lift. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. And it does take a toll on the joints, and your body does need a break. That's why there's off days built in to workout plans and things like that. You need a day off here and there. And some of you guys need a whole month off to let everything heal up. Most of you live through injuries, live through pain. I know, because I do it sometimes. This is a great time to let your body heal. You know, allow your body to heal up. It's a hard thing to do, and it's even hard for me to do. I want to go lift some weights right now, but there's nowhere to go because the gyms are closed down. So think of some positives that will come out of this. Learn a new topic, take care of yourself, and work on your body in another way. Work on some flexibility. Do some self-massage on your body, your joints, your shoulders, your neck. Find out some things that you can do to advance yourself forward with all this downtime. I know it's not easy, it's very hard, but it can be done. And if you've been lifting for a long time, what most of you guys have, you're going to get your gains right back. Everything's going to bounce right back for you. Your body is very forgiving. Your body will bounce right back. You lift weights for a couple weeks, when all this is over, you're going to be right back to where you were. Right now, you're losing the pump in the muscle. The muscle's not as firm because you're not putting the same strain on it. But the muscle tissue is still there, and that will come back when all this is over. It will come back. All you gotta do is jump into the gym, start pumping it out again, and it will come back. If you want to do modified workouts, you can do that too. I've been doing that. I got 15-pound dumbbells. It's the heaviest dumbbell I have right now, and I'm doing some exercises with those, just doing a little bit to keep my body moving. And I know that I'm not going to get the gains from that 15-pound dumbbells, but it's enough to keep the joints moving, the muscle opened up, and some blood flow in there. And the other thing is, you need your body's full immunity right now. And when you work out, you're taxing your body system. When you're lifting heavy weights and doing that, it's going to tax the body. That's why you have to recover from it. So right now, recovering from a workout is probably the last thing you need to be doing, because you need your body's full immunity, full central nervous system. You need all hands on deck so your body can fight anything that comes inside your body if that happens, an infection or something like that. So, you know, think of it that way as well. So think about it in a positive light. I know it's not a popular message. No, it's not what you want to hear, but it is what it is. So hope this has been informative. Have a nice day. Stay inside. Stay inside. There's no reason for you to go outside. You can have your food delivered. If you need to go to the store, take all the precautions you need to take. Thank the person at the grocery counter, the person you never thought about before. Thank them while you're there. But if you can, stay your butt inside. Hope this has been informative. Have a nice day.